Question number 1, it says point minus 3, 5 lies in the, you can answer.
Ma'am, second
Second
quadrant.
quadrant, right? Then second one, signs of the abscissa and ordinate of a point in the second quadrant are respectively
Origin.
third option, minus plus.
Origin.
Not origin.
Now I don't know. No, ma'am, I thought another question. Right.
Okay, no, it's question number 2. Second one. And third one is point 0, comma minus 7 lies. Now where does it lie?
On the negative direction of the y-axis.
In the fourth quadrant.
Ma'am, fourth quadrant.
Ma'am, on the negative direction of the y-axis.
You can check, no? Like if you want, you should always see, you could have plotted the point and check yourself. You have your 2 axes. Now you have to plot this particular point. Point is 0, comma minus 7. So 0 means here, origin. Minus 7 means we are coming down on this is your x, this is your y. So if you bring this down a bit more and you need 7, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is minus 7. Now you tell me 0, comma minus 7. Will it be in the fourth quadrant?
No, ma'am.
No, it will not be. Always plot when you are
Yes, ma'am.
minus 7 means this is where it is. This is your point
Hi.
when here it is. This is the coordinate of that particular point. 0, comma minus 7. Okay. Then you have point minus 10, comma 0. Minus 10, comma 0. So minus 10. Your point is minus
Ma'am,
10.
can you please tell Shrutika to mute herself?
Shrutika, please mute yourself, please. Shrutika Dubey. Okay. Shrutika, please mute yourself.
I'm muted.
Okay. Thank you, Shrutika. This will be x and y. So x is minus 10. So x is minus 10 means we need on the left of x-axis. So suppose your minus 10 is somewhere here, comma 0. Your y part is 0. 0 means point remains at minus 10 only. It is not going anywhere. So let this point be Q. So where is Q now? Q is on the x-axis. Now check your options. On the first option is on the negative direction of the x-axis. It cannot be in any quadrant because it is on the axis. And the next option is on the negative direction of the y-axis. So you tell me which is the correct answer now.
Negative direction of the x-axis.
That is your first option. Question number 4, correct answer is the first option. Minus 10, comma 0 will always be, it is option A is right for this one. Then take the next one. Abscissa of all the points on the x-axis is, now they are saying
Any number.
any number on the x-axis. What is abscissa? Like you have x and y coordinate available. This x part, this is called abscissa. So here the abscissa will be, abscissa is the x part. So any point which lies on x-axis, it will take up any value for x and the y part will always remain 0. Then only you can say that this is a point which lies on the x-axis. So what value it will take, or what will be the value of abscissa? Your option is the last one, D, that is any number. For the fifth one, answer is D. Alright, then take the sixth. Sixth says abscissa of a point is negative. Abscissa is negative means the x part is negative.
In the third and fourth quadrant.
Wow.
Ma'am, in the second.
See, the first one is plus
I mean,
plus.
second and third
Second and third
Third
quadrant.
quadrant.
Right. Second and third it should be. Then you have here, what do you have in the third quadrant? What do you have? Minus and in the fourth one, what do you have? Plus and minus. These are your four quadrants. Now they are saying that abscissa of a point is negative. X part is minus. So where is X part
आती
minus?
रहेंगी कोई काम धंधा है नहीं सुबह से
Who's that? Anybody? Please mute yourself, Bhumi. So here, your sixth question, the correct option is D. That is the second and the fourth. That is when the X part is minus. X part is minus in the second quadrant and in the fourth quadrant. Second and third, I'm sorry. Shouldn't be fourth. Second and third. X part is minus. Second and third. All right. Then we take question number 7. In the seventh one, it says the point which lies on the line, your line equation is y is equals to 2x. The point which lies on the line. So y is twice of x. Look at all the options first. Options are 2 and 6. It cannot be 2 and 6 because 2 3s are 6. We want twice. So 2 2s are 4, so 5 2s are 10, 5 2s are 10. So
minus 5 minus
minus 5
and minus 10.
has to be right. So what's your option in this case?
minus 5 minus 10.
Right.
C.
Minus 5 and minus 10. These are your options. Okay. So this means this is for seventh one. Your answer is C. Seventh one, it is C. Okay. Then take question number 8. Now it says the perpendicular distance of the point 5, 7 from the y-axis. So if you take your axis again, the point is 5,
5 units.
5 units.
the distance of this point from the y-axis. Suppose it's somewhere here. So perpendicular from y will be this distance. So how much it is? Point is here. This is R and say this is S. So here is your point. So this is M. So MR is the height or the distance of the point from x-axis. MS is the distance of the point from y-axis. Please make that very, very clear. So what is MS equal to here? 5. Alright. So which is the correct option? A. So in question number 8, option A is the right one. And question number 9. If all these points are plotted on the graph paper, then the points on the x-axis are. Did you all use a graph paper,
4.
children, to do this? Did you all use a graph paper? Question number 9.
Yes, ma'am.
So on the graph paper, when you plot, they are saying how many points are there on the x-axis. Which points you got on the x-axis? You can look at the points and decide. Any point which is on x-axis, then which part is 0 here? The y part. Y part has to be 0. So in a point you have the coordinates as x comma y. Y part has to be 0. That means the point lies on x-axis. Without plotting also, children, you can do this. Check your 4 points. Which are the points in which the y part is 0 here?
Ma'am, Q and S.
So the points are 5, 0 and the other point will be minus 4, 0. So Q and S. So your correct option is in the ninth one, D. In the ninth one, D is the correct answer. Okay, thank you. The point which lies on the line, that is y is equals to minus 3x. One is 3 times of the other. So check all the points. Wherever you have 3 times, 2 and 7, impossible. 3 and minus 6,
minus 9.
impossible. So you only have to try 2. Please remember, when you are doing an MCQ paper, before solving, look at all the options. When you look at all the options, you come to know which one to try and which one to leave. That's the first thing you should do. So in one is 3 9 because it is 3 times, and the other one is 3 comma minus 9. So you only have to try these. Any one you try, if it comes okay, if it doesn't come means has to be the other one. So in this way, which one is your right answer here?
3 minus
3 minus 9.
Minus 9, correct. So in question number 10, the option is D. In question number 10, your option is D. Now, take the 11th one. If the coordinates of 2 points this, then abscissa of P minus abscissa of Q is. Now, we should know what
Minus 5.
abscissa means.
Plus
For the first point, your abscissa is minus 2. And the second point, the abscissa is how much?
Minus 3.
So minus 2 minus of minus 3. What will you get?
minus 2 plus 3.
Minus 2 plus 3, that is equals to
1.
So what is your answer here? 1. So in question number 11, your option will be C. That's the correct one. Then number 12. Somebody got, I think, minus 5 in this? Anyway. Alright, so question number 12. Now, in the 12th one, it says, if plotting these points and joining, which is the following figure that is obtained? What figure we have got when we did this?
Rectangle.
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 Correct. So in the 12th,
Ma'am,
your
rectangle.
option is D. Correct. Correct. 12th. Option is D, that is rectangle. Then the perpendicular distance of the point P, 7, 5 from the
Seven.
y-axis is how much?
7.
7 units.
So in the 13th one, your correct option is C.
Option C.
Option C. Now take the 14th one. 14th one says the point which lies on the line, and there is an equation given. So y is equal to
6.
minus 3.
6 minus 4. 6 minus 4.
6 minus
6 minus 4.
Third option. So the point which will lie will be 6 comma minus
6
4.
minus
And the third option, that is the 14th one, option C. Okay. Take the 15th. Abscissa of all the points on the y-axis is
0.
0.
0.
So for the 15th one, option is again C. Then 16. Ordinate of all the points on the y-axis is
Any number.
any number. So for the 16th one, it will be D. Correct option is D. Then question number 17. A point whose coordinates are positive will be in which
First quadrant.
First quadrant.
First
Okay, so 17th will be A. Then you have 18 minus 2 comma 4 lies in which quadrant?
Second
Second
quadrant.
quadrant. So second quadrant means option B is the correct one. B. Then 19th, if you take the point whose ordinate is minus 3 and which lies on y-axis is
0.
0 comma minus 3
comma
minus 3.
Correct. So
Ma'am, the correct
19th
option
one, B option is right. Correct. 0 comma minus 3. Right. Then the 20th one, if y coordinate of a point is 0, where will this be? It will be on
the x-axis.
x-axis. So option D for the 20th one, option is D. All right. Now, is there anyone or how many of you got full 20 on 20 in this?
Me.
Okay, very nice. Please pat yourself. Pat yourself nicely. You can thump your chest also. And you can, Jhalak has raised a hand. All right, Jhalak. You can imagine a high five with me, Soumya also. High five from my side to everybody. Yeah, so many are raising their hands. My God, that's lovely. I wish I was there to look at you also. Imagine I'm there and I'm smiling at you. Okay. Wonderful, wonderful. Very good, very intelligent lot. But I'm missing you all in the class. Okay, so give a high five, then you can thump your chest, pat yourself. Very good, very nice. Okay, okay, so many. All right. Then maybe I'm sure others must have got just one or two wrong. Yes? Arushi also. Okay, with just one or two mistakes, I think most of you will be there with one or two errors only. And that also must be a very simple and silly one because only yeah, Siddhi also. Okay, all right. Thank you, children. Now let's take the other one. Anushka also. Okay, let's take the other one. Ashi, so many are raising their hands. Okay, looks like everybody's got it. Is there anyone with any mistake? No? All with full marks? That's
No.
excellent.
Ma'am, I got 18.
Huh?
Ma'am, I got 18.
18. Who's that? Shrutika?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, 18. Now you make sure that what went wrong must be some conceptual error. Like maybe you never understood or you were in a hurry. So see that that error must get eliminated. Like we will not repeat it again. Okay, Arunima Khatri also. Why so slow, Arunima? You were counting.
I raised first, then I lower my hand, and again I'm raising.
Okay, and if only somebody has to watch you at that time. They wonder, is it an online class or they are doing some physical exercise? So raising hands, patting yourself, thumping your chest. Okay, let's take the other one. Self-assessment test. So this had marks also. So you can mark yourself definitely. And are you ready, children, with this one? Self-assessment. You have your notebook ready to check? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let's start. Okay. In this, you have section A where we had all the multiple choice questions. So, in the first one, it says choose and write the correct option in the following questions. Point 5, comma, minus 3. This will lie in which quadrant? Now we are all well versed with this. It will lie in which quadrant?
Ma'am,
Quadrant. Yeah, very good. So for the first one, yes, the answer will be here D. Option is D. That is your fourth one. Then question number 2. The point at which the two coordinate axes meet is called the origin. So your option is C. Okay, option C. Yes, correct. Then the third one. If x coordinate of a point is 0, then this point is always lying where? On the y-axis. This we are I'm trying to drill this again and again. So please remember. On the y-axis, correct. The third also. Okay, and in the fourth one, abscissa of a point is positive. In which quadrant?
In the first
First and fourth. Correct. So B option. Option B is right. B is right. So these are the answers for the first, second, third, and fourth. Let's take question number 2 where you had to fill in the blanks. Equation of y-axis is what? What's the equation?
X equal to 0.
X equals to 0. Correct. In question number first one, what is the equation for y-axis? Y-axis is represented by which equation? X is 0.
X is equal to 0.
Correct. Correct. So whenever you have to plot x is equals to 0, and it means when x is 0, y can take up any value, say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now you see, if you are plotting this on a graph paper, X is 0 means in the middle. That is your origin. And y part is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So y is 1, so y is 2, y is 3, y is 4, y can be -1, -2, whatsoever. Whatever points I'm going to plot, they are all going to be on the y-axis. So y-axis is represented by x is equals to 0. And you tell me x-axis will be represented by what?
Y is equal to
Y
is equal
Y
to
is
0.
equals to 0. Correct. Correct. Please remember this. We don't have to calculate anything here. X is 0 means y-axis, and the other way will be y 0 means x-axis. Okay. Now, second blank is very easy. Coordinate of origin
0,
0, I'm sure this is having 100% result. Then point -2, -3 lies in which quadrant? Okay, so this part is also okay. Now question number 3, which was in the here. This is a little different and new type. They gave in the sample paper last year, but it never came in the board. But I thought in between, whenever we get little chance, we'll revise these type, because you never know what changes may come this year. So question number 3, understand nicely. It says the following questions consist of two statements, assertion and reason. You tell me one thing. First of all, you should know the meaning of the word assertion. What is the meaning of the word assertion?
Ma'am, rule.
Huh?
Ma'am, rule.
Rule. Okay. What else can you say for assertion? Assertion. If you have your
I'm a confident or forceful statement.
it's actually when you force it. Assert your views means like you are really expressing yourself with lot of force. In the sense like you are one thing very sure that you are right, and the second thing is you want to make it happen at any cost. So you are a very assertive person, which means you always make the other people follow you or accept you, or they must take your views. You are a very assertive person, or in other words, you never take a no for an answer. It doesn't mean you are a fighter cop or you are very argumentative. No, it is not like that. This is not on a very negative side, but sometimes we do talk about people and we say, oh, he's a very assertive person. Means we'll make sure that you have your way, because your art of convincing others is excellent, and you have very good command over the language and lot of confidence. Then only you can be an assertive person. So assertion is that only with lot of force. It is like this only. This is assertion. And reason. Reason means now you have to reason it out. Why this? Why not? It's okay. It's true, false, like that. So let's now the 4 options are given. Both A and R are true and R is the correct explanation. A and R are true, R is not the correct explanation. A is true, R is false, A is false, R is true. So for everything now we have to check which one will fit in here. Now the first one is the point which lies on the line y is equals to 3x having abscissa 2 is 2 comma 6. So first if you write this, then I'll tell you how do you decide what you have to do here. Equation is y is equals to 3x. Now what did it say? Having abscissa 2 is 2 comma 6. So if the point is 2 comma 6, abscissa means the x part. So if I take the x part as 2, means the value of x is 2. What's the value of y? 6. So this statement is true. It's correct.
Yes, ma'am.
This is a true statement. So your assertion is right. Assertion is absolutely right. Now, in the reason they say a line parallel to x-axis. So if you just imagine there is a line which is parallel to x-axis. This is a line which is parallel to x-axis. They are saying that this line parallel to x-axis is y is equals to k. Means y. K can take up any value. Suppose I got y as 2. Just now we said y is equals to 2. Means it is a line which is parallel to y is equals to 2 will be a line parallel to x-axis.
Yes, ma'am.
So, first statement, point which lies on the line y is equals to 3s having abscissa at 2 is 2 comma 6. This is right. A line parallel to x-axis is y is equals to k is also right. Both the statements are correct. Now, start from the bottom, the 4 options. They are saying A is false, R is true, A is true, R is false. These both have to be, these both cannot fit in here. So, what are we left with now? We are left with the first 2 options. Now, what do they say? Both A and R are true, and R is the correct explanation for A. Is the second statement R explaining the first one?
No, ma'am.
The second option is A and R are true, and R is not
That's not the correct explanation
correct.
for A.
So your answer for this is the B one. Both A and R
Yes,
are
ma'am.
true, and R is not the correct explanation for A. This is how you analyze this particular question. So let's try the second part. It says in the second one, slightly different and an interesting one also. If A is not equal to B, in such situations, assume some values. A is not equal to B. Suppose my A is 2, simple, and B is 3. So 2 is not equal to 3, correct. Now it says then, what we have to check now, A comma B is not equal to B comma A. So that means 2 comma 3 is not equal to 3 comma 2. Is this statement true?
Yes, ma'am.
Because these are two different points and they are not equal. So this statement is true. Assertion is absolutely true. Then in the reason they are saying minus 3 comma 2 lies in quadrant 4. Minus 3 comma 2 will lie in which quadrant? Minus 3 comma 2 will lie in which quadrant? Second quadrant. Yes, it will be here. Second.
This is false.
So this statement is false. So now what answer we are going to have this time? R is false. So option C. Option C will come. Okay, this is how we do it. Then take the third part. The point A, that is minus 5 comma 0, they are saying it lies on x-axis.
No.
Is
Yes.
it true?
No. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. It's true.
Point whose y part is 0 will always lie on x-axis.
X-axis.
So this statement is true. Then they say every point on x-axis is of the form x comma 0. Every point which is on x-axis is of the form x comma 0.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, it is correct.
It's correct. So the first one is also correct. Second one is also correct.
Mm.
So now in this, which option will be right?
Ma'am, A1.
A1. Because they say both A and R are true and R is the
Correct
explanation
explanation for
for
A.
A. So in the third part, your option is A. Okay. Is question number 3. Now you understood when they give assertion and reason,
Yes, ma'am.
how you do it and how you should attempt. Okay, that's fine.
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. Now section B, if you take. In section B, you have plot the following points and check whether these points are collinear or not. So question number 4, you tell me what answer you got. Fourth one, is it collinear?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am, not collinear.
No, ma'am.
They are not collinear.
They are not collinear.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Okay, collinear means what?
Ma'am, they come in straight.
They all lie in the same straight line. Okay, and then the second part.
Ma'am, it is also not collinear.
They are also not collinear.
They are also
Okay,
not
so
collinear.
which
Also not
set of
collinear.
points are non-collinear points? Okay. All
Yes, ma'am.
right. This you have done. Question number 5. Now it says here, plot the points P 4 comma minus 6 and draw PM and PN perpendicular to x-axis and y-axis respectively. Write the coordinates of the points M and N. So you can draw simple axis here, and it says take the point 4 comma minus 6. X is 4, which means somewhere here. This is 4, and minus 6 means we'll go up or we go down. Down. Suppose I get somewhere here. So this point will be 4 comma minus 6.
वो जो पेपर दिया था
Niyati, please mute yourself. Okay, this is 4 comma minus 6. Now they are saying draw perpendicular. So you dropped. These are your perpendiculars. And now they want that write the coordinates of PM and PN. So what is PM or is on x-axis? This is M. So this is obviously N. So we need the coordinates of M and N. What will be the coordinate of M here?
4, 0.
0, correct. And coordinate of N will be
0 and minus
0
6.
comma
minus 6.
minus 6.
Minus 6.
Right. This is how we do it. All right. Then take the sixth one. In the sixth it says plot the points in the given table and use a scale like 0.25. They want us to take as 1 centimeter. So how did you all do this? First of all, you must change the numbers which are given to us into the way we want. If 0.25 is 1 unit, then in your x-axis, your first point is 1.25 and 0.25 is 1 centimeter. So in 1.25, there are how many 0.25? If 0.25 is 1 centimeter, then how much is 2 centimeter? If 1 centimeter is 0.25, 2 centimeter will be how much?
0.5.
0.50. Then 3 centimeter will be 0.75.
0.75.
4 centimeter will be
1.
5 centimeter will be 1.25.
1.25.
So you have to plot 1.25. So that means actually you have to take how many units here? 5 units.
5.
This way you change the table which is given to you and you will get it according to your scale. They are telling you use scale 1 centimeter is so much. So all your values will change now. So come on, now you look at the table and tell me what is your first point. X value will be how much here? 5. And y is minus 0.5, which means what's the value of y here? Minus 2. This is your first point. This is how you decide this. Is this question clear, children? This is your
Yes,
first
ma'am.
point, 5 comma minus 2. Then, now let's take out the second point. In the second point, x part is 0.25, which means it is 1. Then next is 1. Now in 1 there are how many 0.25? It will come 4 times. So this is 4. This is point number 2. Then point number 3. 1.5, 1.5. In 1.5, 0.25 will come how many times? 6 times. So this will be 6 comma 6. Then the fourth point, if you have to take, it is minus. So minus 0.75. So 25 into 3, 75 means this will be 3. and minus 0.25 will be again minus, and this is 1 because 0.25 is 1. These are the 4 points that you have to plot on the graph paper, and then you can join it and see what you get. You should get a straight. So this is all about question number 6. Is the 6th one clear, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I hope you have solved. Everybody has solved. All have not given the assignment also. Question number 7 says plot these points on the Cartesian plane. Name the figure formed by joining these points and find its area. 3 vertices are given. So obviously when you join 3 points, you should get a triangle. Did you get a triangle? Did you get a triangle here, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, very few, yes, maybe others haven't done, I think. So in question number 7, you have to first join. So if you just take a simple view of it, minus 3 comma 0. So this will be somewhere here. This is minus 3 comma 0. Then 5 comma 0. So 5 says here. This is 5. So your point is here. And 0 comma 4. So 0 comma 4 is somewhere here. This you join now. This is your triangle. Now, if you name these points as P, Q, and R, tell me now, looking at the figure, how do I get area of this triangle? How will I get area?
3 into side. Well, 3 into side.
Half into
Half into base into height.
half into base into height. This is your
height.
height.
yes. So half into base. Now base means count the units.
8.
This is 0 in between.
units.
5 units this side, 3
Eight.
units this side.
And
And a sign
8
you don't
units.
take into consideration.
height
This will be 8
height is
and height will be how much?
4.
4. This is what you will get. So 2, this is
16 units.
16 units.
ma'am,
This
16
16
Ah.
unit square.
Ma'am,
Okay.
16 square.
16 units you can say, or since in terms of units only, if I know it's a centimeter graph paper, I can write 16 centimeter square. If it's a millimeter graph paper, accordingly, it depends what graph paper you have used. Okay. Then question number 8. In which quadrant or on which axis does each of the point lie? I think now, by now, you are all well versed with this. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now see question number 9. Now, in the 9th one, you have to plot these points. 3 points are there and find the coordinates of the 4th vertex. How will you do it? Let me see. Did you all do it?
-1, 3,
So first is minus 1
Minus-
comma 1. So minus 1 is here and 1. So this is your point. Okay, and then you have 5 comma 1. So say 5 is here. This will be a point. And then you have after 5 comma 1, 5 comma 3. So 5 comma 3 will be somewhere here. So you get somewhat like this. This way you get. This is your rectangle. So when you get your rectangle and then plot these and find the coordinates of the 4th vertex. 4th vertex is your R, which we have to find.
-1, comma 3.
-1, comma 3.
Minus 1 comma
3.
right. Correct. Absolutely right. So minus 1 comma 3. Correct. Then question number 10. Find some ordered pairs such that x plus 3y is equal to 6. Now, what do you mean by ordered pairs here? Simply we need some points. So x plus 3y is equals to 6. So what you do here, you take x is equals to 1 and substitute here. So when I take this x as 1, 3y is equals to 6 minus 1. So 3y will be 5, and when you get 3y as 5, you will get now y is equals to
5 by 3.
by 3. This is your first point. Y is equals to 5 by 3. This is your ordered pair. Then the other one. So they want some ordered pairs. You can take out about 4 or 5. And you can plot also on the paper and see, you will get a straight line. If all your points are right, they will all be on the straight line. Then this completes your 10th one. Then you have 3 more, 11, 12 and 13. You were able to do these questions, 11, 12 and 13.
Yes,
Yes,
Draw the
ma'am.
quadrilateral, write the coordinates, plot the points. So any problem in all these, I think now by today it should be clear to everybody. Any mistake you have
Yes,
made here and there or an error, you can correct it in your notebook. And so this completes our assignment, and tomorrow then we get back to quadrilaterals.